So you're in a relationship, and suddenly, without any apparent warning or justification, your partner seems to have disappeared on you. No calls, no messages, nothing on social media, and completely ignores your attempts to reach out or communicate. Odds are that your dearly beloved has apparently ended the relationship without even bothering to explain or even letting you know. Well, you've been ghosted. Hi, this is Monica, and today we will be discussing ghosting. So, what is ghosting? Ghosting in dating or other relationships is when someone disappears on you without an explanation and goes radio silent. No calls and no messages. Ghosting also has a kinder sibling called caspering. Remember your favorite friendly cartoon ghost? You've been caspered if you got a rejection message before your partner vanished in thin air completely. And then there is zombieing, wherein your partner returns from the dead and resumes communication with the passive, hey. Well, this is your cue that all these scenarios are dead ends. While you may never know why you were ghosted, here are some thoughts behind the causes. Let's see a few types. Some people avoid forming relationships to avoid attachments which have led to disappointments or rejections in the past, either by their parents or any other loved ones. They tend to get reluctant in getting close to someone due to trust and dependency issues and are quite likely to resort to ghosting to initiate a breakup. They either don't realize the extent of pain they cause their partner or are too emotionally challenged. Then there are the believers in destiny, who think that relationships are either meant to be or not. They are quite likely to find ghosting acceptable than those who believe that relationships actually take patience and work. And then there are those who have been ghosted themselves. They know mighty well how it feels to end a relationship abruptly, with no explanation or room for discussion, but still do it anyways with no feeling of guilt or empathy. Now let's talk about why ghosting hurts and its psychological toll. A cruel rejection is definitely painful because you are left with no explanation and don't know how to proceed, and are often left with volumes of emotions to sort through on your own. And if you suffer from any abandonment or self-esteem issues, being ghosted may bring them to the forefront. And today, with such advanced technology and highly connected social media platforms, your ghoster is quite likely to show up in some or the other social media feed wherein the person is physically absent from your life but visible in your virtual reality. And that bites like a you know what. How are you supposed to move on? Well, there's no magic pill or a placebo for it. So what can you do about ghosting? When you're deserted with no closure and deeply hurt feelings of uncertainty and insecurity, you are left questioning and self-doubting yourself, wondering what you did wrong and was it something you said or did. Here I request you to please stop torturing yourself by going over those old pictures, archived old texts, new social media postings, and anything else regarding the whereabouts of your ghoster. I know it's hard to refrain from it even if you're not the obsessive kinds, but do try to find a new distraction instead. Avoid any reminders of your ex, whether a friend, colleague, or a partner, as they will only cause you more grief. And most importantly, please know that this probably isn't about you or anything you did wrong. If your partner ghosted you for whatever reasons, it speaks about them and their shortcomings rather than anything even remotely indicating that it was you. Let go and move on ASAP. Exit the matrix. The memory of it will only bring you pain. And if someone has ghosted you, they've already shown their inability to handle conflict in a healthy way. Would you actually want to get back in a relationship with them? No, right? So focus on yourself, your own health and happiness, and life ahead. They obviously weren't right for you, and if they couldn't muster the courage to gracefully exit the relationship, respecting the sanctity of it. Now, how to avoid being a ghost? If it's you who is prone to ghosting, please be aware. Please be very self-aware. Be kind and compassionate to others. Please don't lead them on. Don't play with their emotions. And if you're no longer feeling a connection with them, don't go MIA. Ghosting may feel like a gentler way to spare someone's feelings, but the silence will cause more pain and damage than intended. Drop in a friendly message explaining the reason behind it. Truth may initially be painful, but it's also liberating. A lot of times we're unable to look at people in the eye publicly because of how we behaved with them privately. Leave on a gentler note. Be kind. Be nice. Good goes around. Hope this helps a little. Sending you all much love and positive vibes with angel blessings all the way. And please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and do leave your comments.